Chris Matthews is the host of MSNBC's Hardball. Chris, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt.
Before I ask you what you think the president should do specifically, characterize the mood surrounding him right now among the base. How concerned, angry, impatient are they?
Well, it's a lack of connection. I think Reagan, when he was at his worst in terms of popularity, he always knew where he stood. He wanted to bring down the Soviet Union, defeat communism, reduce the size of government by cutting taxes. Every cab driver, every American, left, right, and center knew where he stood. Where's this president stand? That's the problem, left, right, and center.
So would
no gut sense of the guy.
Would you agree then with what Maureen Dowd writes in the New York Times this morning? She says his withholding and reactive nature has made him strangely irrelevant in Washington. Trapped by his own temperament, he doesn't lead and he doesn't understand why we don't feel led.
Yeah, I think it goes back to the comment he made about people clinging to their guns and their religion. It's a condescending notion that he's not really part of the problem. I mean, he's not part of the people who are feeling the problem. I keep thinking of the regular guy and woman that goes to an NFL football game. They go out in cold weather. They root for a team that may not win. They got a lot of heart and a lot of gut, and they may not be worried about their job right now. They may have lost their job. The regular person, black and white and Hispanic, regular man and woman looking for a job right now, worried about their job. Is he with them? Is he with those people? Is he looking out for them? Is he worried about them? Is he one of them? And that's his problem. And I think a big part of it is gut, and the other part is action. The lack of a plan, of something to do. You know, this sounds like old-style politics. And you know, Matt, I work for Tip O'Neill, and I believe that's the kind of heart you need back today. The guy who cared about people going to work, who gave them snow buttons so they could plow snow and shovel snow in the winter. People who desperately need just to get to work. And I think what we did in the old days was go over to the districts of the other people, take pictures of the bridges that are falling down, the roads that need repair, put those pictures out there for the people and say, dare those people to vote against that stuff. Don't talk about things in theory like infrastructure and stimulus.
You're talking about a political strategy when a lot of people are asking for economic strategy.
That's an economic strategy, Matt. Right now you have a labor force that's dormant. It's sitting there looking for something to do. Every time there's a job opening, a hotel opening up, or anything in a big city, there's thousands of people waiting in line. Put those people to work. That's a political and an economic solution. Go fix the problems in that area.
Chris,
and I think that's it.
Didn't he try that with those shovel-ready projects that he talked about and nothing ever happened?
You know why? Because it wasn't a real jobs program. A third of it were business tax cuts and other tax cuts. Another third were basically to bail out the states and the cities. And the rest of this stuff, I don't understand how incompetent they are, because there are shovel-ready jobs. Go to Pittsburgh. We had Howard on last time from Pittsburgh, Howard Fineman. You go any number of bridges below safety code. People worried about the school buses going over safe bridges this fall. Get it to the people in their localities.
Right.
All politics is local. Don't talk in generalizations about, don't say the word infrastructure one more time. Don't say stimulus one more time. Say the bridge. You know that bridge you got across Williamsburg Bridge? Take a look at it. Let's bring that up to state.
10 seconds left. Does it make any sense to call Congress back, or is that simply an empty gesture?
The last thing this guy needs is more tactics and more cleverness. What he needs is a heart and real action to put people back to work.
Chris Matthews. Chris, as always, good to see you, and thanks for your comments. I appreciate it.